Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar titled Acquire Skills in Data Science. In today's session, we'll discuss how you can grow your career in BFSI by transitioning into a data science role backed by technology. I, Laksh Bhatia, Senior Analytics Lead at Transorg Analytics, have over 5 years of experience in formulating and implementing analytical solutions across the domains and specialized in BFSI sector for both India as well as abroad. At Transorg, I consult with clients on implementing the most optimum machine learning and advanced analytics solutions to solve a wide range of complex business problems. Today, my co-speaker is Rahul Rai, our Director Analytics at Transorg. Rahul comes with over 12 years of experience in advanced analytics, machine learning, and AI domain. Today, we have a broad audience consisting of techno enthusiasts, IT, data science, and business heads from wide range of industries such as banking, life insurance, general insurance, fintechs, and other allied verticals. Now, I would like to request Rahul to please share today's agenda with our audience, and then we can get started. Hi, Rahul. Over to you, please.
Thanks, Laksh. Hi, everyone. So let us look at the agenda for today. So we will begin by discussing the growing impact of AI ML on the BFSI industry in India and how data science is playing a vital role in the overall BFSI growth story. We will also discuss the customer engagement lifecycle in BFSI. Some of you might be aware of it as well, using practical use cases. And we will utilize every opportunity to serve our customers in the best way possible. What are those methodologies? And we'll be focusing on process automation and product predictive analytics. Then we will dwell a bit on a few actionable business insights gained from solving a real life problem for a client in BFSI domain on which our Transorg analysts have worked on. Then the discussion will pivot onto the burning topic on why you should pursue a career in data science and how can Transorg make your journey happen and worthwhile. How Transorg can help you transform your career in banking using data science. We will also spend some time on our offerings and course outline. And we will wrap up this webinar with a short Q&A session. We plan to conduct 20 minutes of an in-depth discussion on the chosen topic, followed by 8 to 10 minutes of Q&As. We will collect all your queries and attempt to address those questions that we feel will appeal to the entire audience. Our responses to any unanswered questions at the conclusion of the webinar will be made available to all participants, along with a recorded version of this webinar. On to the next slide. So, as we are discussing the growing impact of AI ML, one thing comes to my mind is that nowadays there is a myth that AI is set to eat up our jobs. Like AI will automate everything we do nowadays and AI will eventually overpower humans. But I'd like to differ by saying that AI is creating a new ocean of opportunities and domain experts from BFSI are becoming more productive nowadays by using data-driven approaches to recommend product and services to their clients with the highest level of customization. Today, it is quite rare for any company of any significant size to not use analytics in some way. And banks are leading that charge in many ways. I mean, banks have embraced analytics, I think, much before than other domains are doing it. In fact, according to McKinsey, more than 90% of the world's top 50 banks are already using advanced analytics. Banks are no more just a place to keep your money safe. It has become all about customer experience to increase the top line, to reduce the bottom line, and to make every transaction smooth. Financial institutions are leveraging AI and ML to predict their customers' behavior and design their strategies accordingly. Laksh, now I request you to further share your thoughts.
Thanks, Rahul. So I'm sure you all are really curious to know how data science plays a vital role in BFSI. And as Rahul has shared very insightful thoughts on this, so let us now understand how financial institutions across the globe are making best use of this opportunity. In fact, few of them are focused on driving the customer experience, and few others have found an alternative or a cost-effective way to serve multiple segments of their customers. While other institutions have developed products to make things easy and much more accurate. We have shared a few names over here that few companies like Amex and TD Bank have widely discussed how they benefited by adopting AI and ML into critical processes and how they could reduce fraud rates and minimize their operating cost by democratizing the access to their data. So that's where the edge is leading using data science. And now we can just discuss on further discuss to understand various opportunities that are available to organizations in the analytics engagement lifecycle. So starting from customer acquisition to cross-sell, to portfolio analysis or to customer churn, across these different phases, there are myriad business problems to solve. And these are the opportunities for implementing AI and ML-led solutions. So let us pick one of these topics and discuss the importance of actionable business insights from data. As you can see, these visuals helps us in understanding our data better, and we can formulate visual data stories from them. Or we can discuss on detecting fraud. So detecting a fraud itself is a crucial part of running a bank, and the stakes are incredibly high, with huge sums of money and personal savings at risk. So, for multiple reasons, banks are investing a significant proportion of their resources into predicting, detecting, and preventing frauds. So, this is precisely where analytics is useful, helping to cut through the complexity and remove the reliance on human analysis. So, using analytics, banks can sort through a huge amount of data, find patterns, and identify outlying events that may require investigation. So furthermore, the field of predictive analytics, I would say, can help banks to model future events and reduce the risk of fraud before it happens. So this is one of the key areas of growth in banking analytics. And with the increasing sophistication of AI and computing power, it is changing the way banks approach fraud. So in front of you, this is the case study of a problem we have solved for our client, where we could find few anomalies. As you can understand from the spike in second graph, given the business logic, there were few suspicious activities involved. So that's why it got spiked, and we got to know that this is the reason behind some breakage of business logic. And even in fourth graph, the visuals reflect different formation of scatter plot for fake accounts. So that's how we dig deep into data and leverage the power of AI/ML to analyze the data and have an impactful insights. So now the point is, when industry is ready to give you high returns, then shouldn't you invest in this lucrative market? We at Transorg Analytics are ready to guide you with our unique course proposition, where our domain experts guide and mentor you. Real world data becomes your classmate, and real life problems would be your opportunities to solve. With this package, as a reward, post completion of this program, you will be certified by industry's leading holistic analytics and AI company, Transorg Analytics. And now, again, I request Rahul to please share his thoughts on factors our audience should consider before investing in this course and how they are going to be benefited from this. Rahul, over to you.
Thanks, Laksh. Yeah. So let's discuss a few factors you should consider before you invest your hard-earned money. Uh, I mean, you may waste a lot of time searching and stitching together learning materials, resources that can complement your work and educational background. There are many online courses, massive online courses around the same topic, but it's hard to find those that pack a project-based learning experience. And I mean, that is where Transorg differentiates the most because all our data scientists, we are particularly a data science driven company. So, and all our data scientists come from a very good pedigree. And we have tried to solve real life business problems on an Indian scale and as well as global scale. So it's not only that we will give you an exposure to say learning codes, etc., but how to apply those codes to real world solutions. And good machine learning courses aren't just about content and materials. It's also about teaching methodology and mentorship. I mean, even after completion of course, we will be in touch with you, try to solve your queries, see, look together. We can look at what will be the business outcome, etc. And given the high dropout rate in online courses, mentorship plays a pivotal role in helping one stay motivated and on track. So over to you, Laksh.
Thank you, Rahul, for your insightful thoughts again. So this is where I truly believe that companies like Transarc Analytics are leading from the front and collaborating with client partners. With 10 plus years of experience in analytics, a team of brilliant data scientists from premier schools, Transarc have solved 300 plus problems for top brands across the globe. And we specialize in providing an advanced analytics and automated machine learning based solutions, services, and products in the area of marketing, operations, and risk management to clients across the industries, including, just to name a few, banking, financial services, insurance, brokerage, retail, CPG, and various others. So at Transarc, we have a strong team, strong management team with rich experience of AI/ML. Our CEO Naveen Jan holds 25 plus years of experience in analytics and have served American Express for quite a long. Our director, as today our co-speaker as well, Rahul Rai, holds an experience of 12 plus years in analytics and an expertise in BFSI domain. So few others are also very much experienced in the similar domains. And here is our data science team. In fact, we generally say that they are the brains behind every problem solved by us. And they have a vast experience in domains like BFSI, CPG, e-commerce, telecom, and many more. So they are going to be the mentors for you all in this course during this tenure. And we'll be guiding you using all the real world business problems. And these are the just a glimpse of our gold clients and success stories we share. So you can have a look. And so now I should ask a question to everyone that are you guys excited to know about our offerings? So let's have a quick outline and course structure for 3-month certification in data science. Our focus remains on BFSI, but we would provide you a holistic view of ways to break any problem statement across and irrespective of any industry or any functional domain, and how to solve them using analytics in Python. So we would conclude our training, the 3-month certification course, with a capstone project that would be of 1 month long, where you would be designing solutions on your own. So as you can see, that we'll be covering basic introduction to the data science, especially into BFSI. Then we'll be covering few the basics in Python, and that would be purely case study based introduction. And we'll be bridging the gap between the theoretical and the business concepts behind it. And then we'll guide you through the data pre-processing and cleaning stages, and then we'll jump into the predictive analytics and then algorithms to the final output. And then the final project you would be doing on your own, so that you have a glimpse and you will be ready from the day one after the completion of this course for the industry. And Rahul, I can see several of our participants have asked us some very interesting questions. So let's take a pause here and answer some of them, so that this session would be much more interactive.
Sure, Laksh.
Yeah, I would request you to please share the questions put up and we can answer them.
Yeah. So, I mean, few of the questions that we have received, what will be the mode of training, online/classroom? Is it happening on weekends or weekdays? So it will be online. It will be only on weekends. What will be the fees of the course? How can we pay? Can we pay in installments? This we would be sharing in our brochure. You all would get this in a few days on your email IDs. Do we get any course material also? We would follow a case study approach, and we will make you conceptually strong to face any problem statement. Will we train only on Python or some other languages like R, SQL, Tableau? For now, it will be only Python. So, and there are a few other questions.
Yeah. So Rahul, I guess in the interest of time, we'll be taking all these questions and will response via emails only, and with attachment of our brochure and detailed description about the course curriculum plan, the tenure, and everything will be mentioned over there. So thanks everyone for your burning questions during the webinar. And we would be definitely sharing our responses to all questions asked during the webinar. And we hope that you find this webinar engaging, and you could find helpful tips that set you on path to career in data science in BFSI. So I would like to thank Rahul for co-hosting this webinar with me, which was packed with lots of useful insights and tips. And I would like to request everyone and thank everyone, in fact, for being a wonderful audience, for patiently attending and absorbing the insights from webinar. If you would like to learn more about the certification program, or if you would like to share your questions, comments, feedbacks, or any opinions with us, then please write to us on email ID that are displayed over here right now. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe and healthy.